Everyone signed up for the public forum, so we'll move on to item 3, the superintendent's report. Dr. Hoskins.
Starting off, our next regular meeting is scheduled for March the 18th. And wanted to see if that date was still okay with everyone, or if there was a proposed conflict or anything that we needed to address.
It's not spring break, is it?
Week after.
Week after, I believe, yes. Okay, so we'll leave that like it is. You have part of your packet, upcoming school events, quite lengthy in nature, but just to kind of go over some of the highlights. We've got the book fair going on right now at the elementary school, and family night will be taking place tomorrow. This coming Sunday is the Beta Club induction ceremony in the Commons area of the high school. On the 21st, which is Thursday, there is a fish fry luncheon for the secondary staff in the high school lounge. If any board members are in town at that time and would like to stop by, I know that they wouldn't mind y'all popping in at all. Item C, Texas Public Schools Week. It's coming up the week of March 4th through the 8th. And the last item, I'm just going to turn the floor over to Ms. Huff and let her talk a little bit about our special guest.
All right, this is Miss Madeline McComb. She is our 5th grade student of the month for February. And Madeline's new to our district along with her sisters, and she has a brother that's in the 6th grade this year. And Madeline was nominated by all of her teachers, but Miss Howard tells us that Madeline is always a happy girl and a hard worker. She has a positive attitude and a smile when she walks in the door, and she does. She's very helpful in and out of the office throughout the day, helping out in a good way. She says that all of her subjects are her favorite subjects, and even when she's at home, she likes to just do homework. She's good with that. Her hero, she says, is her dad. Has always been there for me, even when I stepped on a rusty roof nail. So there's a story there. And what do you want to do when you grow up? She says, when I grow up, I'd like to be a biologist. So we're proud to have Miss Madeline McComb as student of the month.
Madeline, it's a pleasure to have someone like you come to these meetings. Usually when people come to these meetings, they're fussing about something. and it's really, really good to have someone that's a high achiever and doing well in school. And I say that to your parents as well. And we appreciate the job you're doing.
Thank you.
Item 4 is discussion and action to approve resolution and joint election agreement with the city and the hospital. You have the resolution in your packet. Take a second to look over it if you haven't done so. Does anyone have any questions or comments about this? If not, then I need a motion to approve the agreement as presented. Ed has made the motion. Is there a second? Jim has seconded. Any discussion? All in favor of the motion, raise your hands. Motion passes. Item 5 is discussion and action to approve the notice of the trustee election. You also have that resolution in your packet. I need a motion at this time to approve the notice of the trustee election. Jim has made the motion. Russell has seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries. Item 6 is discussion and action to approve an independent financial auditor. Dr. Grahowski.
Everyone in your packets, you should have a copy of the proposed audit engagement letter from Belt Harris Pahachik, same auditing firm that has been conducting our audits now for several years running. And this is I believe it is the 4th page, or the 5th actually. Page 5 of 7 is where they estimate their fee and how it's to be paid and so forth throughout the year. There is a possibility that this fee may be approximately $2,000 cheaper, depending on the type of audit that we will need. And that's relatively pertaining to the amount of federal funds the district is receiving, because that amount has been decreasing. Once it falls below a certain threshold, the audit requirements change, and it's not quite as lengthy on the federal side.
How much was it last year?
Very similar, it's gone up some.
Does anyone have any questions about their proposal? If not, then I need a motion to approve Belt Harris and Pachachik as the auditor for the school for this coming year.
I'll make it.
Jim's made the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Shirley's seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries. Item 7 is discussion and action to approve the payment of the bills. You've got a copy of the bills that have been paid. If you have any questions, look over them and
What's the surveying for, what plan?
I'm
What
sorry?
is the Chili Lodge's surveying? What is
The
that?
area behind the ag shop,
Okay, okay.
or including
I felt like that
the
might be
ag
it.
facility.
Okay.
Page 5, did some glass get broken as well there?
Yes, I believe there was something, it may have been
Window.
one of those things, a window or something from, on the baseball side that had been cracked or something.
Probably, that's what we figured,
Yes.
the classroom window.
does anyone have any other questions about the bills? If not, then I need a motion to approve the payment of the bills as presented. James has made the motion. Is there a second? Eddie is seconded. Any discussion? If not, all in favor of the motion, raise your hand. Motion carries. Item 8 is discussion and action to approve update 96. That's in your packet as well, and Dr. Grahowski, you have anything to?
Everyone has the yellow attachment as part of your monthly packet. It's update 96. It's not very lengthy, most of which is all legal changes. There were a couple of local supplements. In viewing those things, I did not see anything that would require us to have a second reading if y'all didn't choose to do so. I would be perfectly okay with approving the measures as they are today, if y'all are.
Does anyone have any questions? If not, then I need a motion to approve update 96. Ed has made the motion, Jen has seconded. Any discussion? If not, all in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries. Item 9 is consideration and approval of the consent agenda items. First one is the minutes from the regular meeting of January 21st.
I got 2 copies of the January 24 minutes, none of the 31st. Thank you.
Got it. If you would, just look at all three of them, the 21st, 24th, and 31st. Well, you've got to abstain on one, though, don't you?
I do.
So we'll do them separately. Okay, the first one is the meeting of January 21st. If there are no corrections, I need a motion to approve the minutes as written. Russell's made the motion, Jim has seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries. Meeting of January 24th. Eddie's made the motion. Is there a second? James seconded. All in favor of the motion, raise your hand. Assuming there was no discussion. Okay, January 31st, Eddie is absent, so we'll be abstaining. I need a motion to approve the minutes. Russell's made the motion, is there a second? Shirley's seconded. Any discussion? Not all in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries, minutes are approved. At this time, the board will go into executive session pursuant to the following sections of the Open Meetings Act.